Hi, Alan here, once again, back on the path. We're gonna ride from Rockcliffe where I last left off, and we're gonna head over to Parliament Hill. It's pretty hot today, so I used one of the parking lots that are alongside the parkway. Just cut some time off getting here because it's like 31 or 32 C out there. If you're in Fahrenheit, can't help you. It's a scorcher, so let's go ride that path. Okay, here I am setting out. We're heading up to Parliament Hill, like I said, but it was under an awful lot of construction, more than I expected to see today. We're going to pass the Governor General's house on the left and the Prime Minister's official residence on the right, up where you see the big statue of Queen Elizabeth up on a horse, looking very queenly. Anyway, right after that, I'm going to speed the video up a little bit to move us along. There's a lot of tour bus activity on the road this day. No one tried to run me over though, so that was a bright spot. I stopped here at the National Gallery of Canada to look at that statue of the spider called Maman. I like that statue. A lot of people think, it looks a little weird, what's it doing out there, but it always draws a crowd. I love getting underneath it, so it works. And there's one of the basilicas here in Ottawa. Anyway, onwards. Alright, here we are at the Rideau locks. You can see the hill in the background there. I'm going to walk up on the left side, cross over one of the locks. Pretty cool thing that you can do that. Well, I mean, looking left or right, you can get a little bit of, because it is just a railing, right? Small railing. I feel like you're going to fall in. But this one is wider than the others. That's why I chose it. You'll see at the end of the video, I took a skinny one and got snagged on it a few times. Thought for sure I was going in the drink then. Okay, here I am trying to get down off the lock without falling on my head. Easier said than done. And it had been a while since I've been down here, so I was trying to figure out how do I make a video here. And I figured, we'll go down to the river's edge. We'll take a look out across the Ottawa at the Museum of History in Gatineau, which is where I'll be going shortly in the Gatineau Hills to film and upload. Looking forward to that one. It's a beautiful area. The sound, though, I had to delete the sound. The construction on the hill, which is extensive and you're going to see in a moment, was just the sound of the pile drivers was overwhelming the video. That's the lock right there that I crossed at the end of this upload, and you'll see how thin it is. I got snagged on it, thought for sure it was falling in this water. That's a beautiful sight. I love seeing this. Anyway, onwards with the path. This section I found quite nice. I only wish it was sunny or brighter out that day. But, anyway, still with the construction sound, the pile drivers are just pounding away. That's the only problem with this ride, was that bang, 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 bang. You'll see a few staircases up along the left periodically. They're all closed off due to the construction. It's too bad, really. I would have gone up them, but there's one right there. You can't ride up them anyhow. Go up them once the construction's done, have a look around, but stay on the paths that say, people are welcome. If it says no trespassing or don't go here, I wouldn't. The police are pretty serious about that thing. Alright, as I come around this last bend, this is where the construction's really going to start to rear its head. The path that normally continues along the river is actually blocked. I don't know what they're building, but we'll have to turn left. They do put a detour route up. It's just that it goes through a parking lot. Not fun. I cut through the clip pretty fast. And then we'll be up at the back side of Parliament Hill where you'll see the entrance gates, and that's where we'll pick up, okay? See you there. I came this way to see this statue dedicated to the War of 1812. It's quite nice, actually. It's beautiful, but it reminded me of a movie. Well, go ahead and Google it. I'm going to put a still in a moment. End scene, Breakfast Club, John Bender. You'll see what I'm saying. I had a good laugh. Anyway, it is a nice statue, though. Alright, this is the entrance ramp that leads up to the main entrance at the base of the Peace Tower in the center block. I love walking around and just looking up at the different statues on it. I always see something different. But you see those black things under the air domes? There's a light show that they're setting up, that they do in the summer on Parliament Hill, and it tells a brief history of the country all over the facade of the building. It's quite interesting. I'm going to show the sign with the start times. If you're in the Ottawa area, I suggest coming to see it. There's one of those lights I was just talking about. And some more of these statues, or the carvings that are built right into the rock wall, brick wall, stone wall, whatever you want to call it. So cranes, scaffolding, clanging and banging seem to be the theme of the year around here. I wanted to go behind the hill over to the library where there's other statues, gardens, and a terrific view, but it was completely blocked off for construction at the moment. Once it's done, I'll go back and film an update there. That building had a refresh not too long ago. Looks pretty good. So I'm thinking at this point I might start heading back. And that's when I noticed the sign for the light show coming up. So we'll go over and we'll have a look at that. I can't remember offhand what it says, but there we go. Lights on the hill, 10 p.m. So I did stop and ask a police officer if it's okay to ride bikes up here, and it is. That's why I've had no issues. Just be careful. In the summer there could be thousands and thousands of people here. And that light show at 10 p.m., there will be thousands of people here. Just like Canada Day, you cannot move an inch pretty much without bumping into somebody. So keep that in mind. Big civic holidays, big events on the hill, you might have limited space to ride your bike. Anyway, a few quick clips to get back down to the path. Alright, I skipped the parking lot. I'm back on the path and I'm heading towards the free parking lot where I left my car along the parkway. Gonna pull over for just a moment, have a look at the bridge and how tranquil the water was. I found it quite peaceful here, and the construction was done for a little while. No more pounding. What I did notice though, and I don't think I caught it in the video, was there was a dead seagull right in my field of vision. Oh well, we'll move on. So after I cross the locks, I'm going to do a couple short clips just to show the hill going back up towards the National Gallery, and from there I'm going to do a time warp back to the parking lot. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it very much. Subscribe if you choose to, and see you next time.